Hello, and welcome to another episode of Scrap Rabbit Gaming. With me, Scrap Rabbit. As you can see, we're back in the Crude's Bazaar. We're in between missions right now, which means we need to get ourselves another job. So we need to earn that money. That's right, Scrap. Hustle. I don't think there's any more, new DVDs. Nope, there are no new DVDs. Let's check. Check the box from the messages. The jobs directory. Fuel, penny, jobs. Pharma cleanup. So the two jobs were, one was a team was sent in and it didn't go so well, and there was one survivor, and I'm being sent in to kill the survivor. Don't like that job. This job is going in to steal a prototype, and I got very little information, so this is a pretty iffy job, but it pays well. So... Alright. I'm definitely going to want my Decker on the team for this one. I definitely want Blitz on the team. I don't know if I want to risk anyone else, though. Money. Nah. So I'm gonna want Dietrich. This was heal spells. I want Glory on this. Iger. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of close quarters combat, so I'm gonna go with Glory. If there was more ranged combat, I'd go with Iger. Well, I can't not be on the team. stir in my coffee for a second. Monolithic, plastic, sterile. The Berlin office of AG Chemie Europe is all of these things and more. The worst qualities of modern corporate culture, all mixed into a toxic stew and sluiced into a single prefab office building. Thankfully, you shouldn't have to stay long. According to the intel that your client provided, this should be a simple smash and grab operation, and you've been given the tools to carry it out with a minimum fuss. The MK6 prototype, whatever it is waiting for you on the 25th floor. It's time to go get it. I'm gonna unequip that and equip the advanced drone repair, just in case, so that I can fix up Max if necessary. No. I'm banking that karma for now. Okay. What's in the shipping crate? These crates have been sealed. The only visible markings are Project Atlas. Now, that's never good. Send items to your stash. Moments of sifting through cables, you find a diagnostic connector with the right input to fit the little black box that Herr Schmidt gave you. The connector slips in the box with a satisfying click. Tiny red light set to the box's lid begins flashing. After a few seconds, it turns solid yellow, then finally shifts to green. At that instant, all the lights in the garage turn off. A few seconds later, the emergency lighting kicks in. If what Schmidt told you was true, you just killed the main power for most of the building. In theory, the box has also circumvented the security cameras on the building's upper floors. You should be able to intercept the camera feeds by tapping an elevator console on the 24th floor. Without warning, your common screen bursts into static. You hear a telltale series of clicks. Someone has established an audio connection to Conlink. A moment later, a deep, sonorous voice speaks into your ear. You recognize it instantly. Your lodge contact. Luca Dar. Scrap Rabbit. Do not speak. Just listen. I have a proposition for you. I understand that your team is currently en route to retrieve a package. The MK6 prototype, if I'm not mistaken. My associates and I are interested in acquiring the MK6 for our own studies. We would like you to deliver the device to us. Once you've acquired the MK6, you will proceed back to the garage as planned. There you'll find a transport parked beside your client's van. Load the MK6 into the transport. You'll be rewarded. Herr Schmidt will also be dealt with to protect you from reprisal. To accept our offer, simply proceed as instructed and return the prototype to us. Please note that we need the MK6 in undamaged condition. If it's not in full working order, it is useless to us. As you know, our organization takes good care of its friends. It would be of your advantage to help us. Good day. As the line goes dead with a click, a moment later the sound of your team's comms chatter floods back into your ears. Oh, why did I join the Illuminati? Why? This is it, Chief. All the camera feeds are right here. Shall I? Without waiting for a response, he taps a couple of keys in the console and your PDA starts receiving visuals from around the building. Good work. body. Oh, that's not good. Elevator's right there, but... Oh, I'm greedy. Laboratory observation. Warning light strobes out from the console at your approach. Large white letters shriek out against a red background. Warning! Toxic containment detected. COC12 phosgene gas. Hazardous material override engaged. Laboratory entrances locked down. Purge laboratory air. Warning, this action will result in venting the contaminants to the exterior atmosphere. Have your Decker. Distant whir of power fans fills the air. Papers and other loose objects within the lab begin to flutter. Roll as the powerful one disturbs the rest. Atmosphere purged. No contaminants detected. Disengaging lockdown. Laboratory entrance. God, I'm greedy. Body! Scientist lays dead beside a small pile of smashed glass, and a number of beakers have been knocked off. Nearby table. Pick up. Send this item to your stash. This item to my stash. Note. Counters a note carefully inscribed in neat handwriting. The paper bears the letterhead of Senior Executive Leonard Stromberg. I'm still waiting for that report. When I said ASAP, I meant I need it yesterday. Stay until you've completed the test. Then have the report on my desk. The door code is 54139. Do this tonight. I'll expect to see it waiting for me when I arrive tomorrow. 5439. That's Stromberg. Terminal. It's powered on, but in sleep mode. When the screen comes to life, you find a half-written text file on the screen. Timestamp of the most recent edit tells you that it was written just a few minutes ago. I didn't sleep last night. Doesn't look like I'm gonna sleep tonight either. Latest test batch failed. My fault. I got the mixture wrong. Sloppy work, Jensen. I can barely keep my eyes open. Got to try again, though. No excuses in this office. I despise relying on stimulants, but I've got no choice. Got to keep going. Progress marches on. Starting to get a new batch. If Hassover's pet isn't ready to be tested tomorrow, well, best not think about that. Got to concentrate. Remember, lab safety. Keep alert. Keep awake. One wrong move could spell disaster. Well, 2 weeks ago. Formula 17. No imagination at all. Formula 17. Honestly, still I can't wait to start working with it. From what I've read, early clinical trials were promisingly extreme, amazingly potent. This stuff. Increased potency means less frequent injections, lower dosage. There's nothing not to like. Despite my enthusiasm, there's still much to be done. Speeding up absorption rates is first on the list, and I have some concerns regarding the subject's immune reactions. Perhaps the formula could be tailored on a patient-by-patient basis. Tailoring doses to individual patients has worked wonders. The key was taking a gene therapy-based approach. They've been using it in medicine for ages, so why not apply the same logic here? So in a nutshell, I've used the subject's own DNA to delude their immune systems into believing that Formula 17 belongs in their bodies, simple and effective. This approach has helped to increase the formula's absorption rate, as well as significantly reduce incidences of rejection. Fortunately, also rules out an easily mass-produced product, but I'm convinced that the results will justify the additional cost. A week. He waits an entire week before telling me that tailoring the mixture is an unacceptable solution. Then he tells me that the trials will begin tomorrow. I have no time. The Geisberg's applying so much pressure that I can barely think, bastard. Hassover's probably threatening him. All of them can rot. Maybe now that Hassover's playing Heat the Sheets with Geisberg's secretary, he'll learn to lighten up. We can only hope. Anyway, I have some new ideas to move forward with the formula. Admittedly, they're far-fetched, possibly even dangerous, but if I don't start producing some results, I get the feeling that won't be my problem for much longer. Wish me luck, Journal. It's science time. Poor bastard. Oh. Data store and records. Formula 17. 54139. Haha! There we go. To be a drug designed to suppress higher brain functions, specifically those functions related to emotional responses and decision-making skills. What the hell? From what you can tell, the overall purpose of the drug is to render the subject submissive and pliant. Oh, I don't like that. Was adopted as a component of a larger project called Atlas. Apparently, Project Atlas has something to do with cybernetic augmentation. Formula 17 was to help reduce the incidence of rejection in Project Atlas's test subjects. The trials of the formula have been extremely encouraging. While initially a serious concern, fatalities have recently dropped off to a statistically insignificant level. The document has accompanied a fairly extensive record of testing performed on metahuman subjects, along with death records over the course of the project. Be interested in all this information according to sharing this information with the world would be a top priority. Wrong as, however, this formula could cause immense harm. Okay. Maintenance. So that's stash. Colorful bouncing spreads the screensaver that symbol you recognize the drop marker of the Schrock connector. Sight display green light wings on above the terminal's display, the recording light on camera. The screensaver disappears and the screen floods growing text. Recognize. Welcome, Scrap Rabbit. Projects. This is an open request for information about the project and material prototypes being developed at the facility. As known, this synthetic drug is being developed here as part of a project called Atlas, in addition to function prototype. Okay. The first contributor has provided us with the project data for Atlas, the chemical formula for the new drug, visual records, all three pieces of the information required for payout. AG Chemi Europa is known to be a heartless corporation with little regard for metahuman safety or morality. They They guard their secret jealousy and seek to hoard all information for themselves. This behavior cannot be allowed to go unpunished. What they know, all shall know. No longer will they hide their secrets in the shadows. Timely delivery of this information, we are well rewarded. Well, search the archives. Formula 17. 54139. Copy the chemical formula. What else do I have to do? Project data, visual records. Project Atlas. 54139. That's the visual record. 54139. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll need to get that code. Desk. This is Scarlett field that belongs to Schroeder. Cursor research reveals the desk drawers are stuffed full of lewd love notes, hastily written in Scrub's office stationery. Punch through the notes. Odyssey of Filth. 30 seconds in, you've already learned 3 new euphemisms for sex in a storage closet, as well as exciting new definitions for a variety of common office terms. Thankfully, your search also serves as something more of the name of 5-digit code. Okay. HAUSHOFDR 84792. Is that J? No, I think it's a bracket. Back to the digital archives to try this new code. Atlas. Access visual record. 792. Haha! There are too many records to sort through quickly. Following details. Extensive series of cyber surgeries being performed upon a large troll. Same troll carving his way through opponents with a massive axe. The gun cam footage of what appears to be a vehicle-mounted chain gun. The weapon has been photographed tearing apart a variety of targets, both artificial and organic. Well, I'm kind of glad I got greedy then. I could tango with them now and not tango with them later. Should I... Seems like the wisest choice, honestly. Because I'm probably going to have to deal with them on my way down. Oh, anyways, I am out of time for this episode, so that's going to have to be something for next episode. So, thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful evening.